In today's short analysis video, we will discuss on Walmart stock. And this stock is currently on a verge of breakdown, and along with that there are multiple negative factors which has already been materialized, and it would allow us to capitalize an opportunity to short sell this stock. We can initiate a short sell position before a big downside correction gets start. My dear friends, if we'll make a closer look over here, this was in bottom where the stock had given an upside bounce in the form of upward sloping parallel channel. And as long as the stock was trading under this upward sloping parallel channel, the stock got trigger with back-to-back higher highs. If you'll see over here, the first higher rise trigger here, the second higher rise over here, and the third higher rise here. But as soon as this upward sloping parallel channel got broken down on the downside, first time its higher highs shifted to lower lows, and this is an point where we got a two major negative signal. This is an point where the game started to change. Here we got a two major negative signal. The first one is upward sloping parallel channel got broken down on the downside, and whenever if you are on the short term position and you are on the profit, and as soon as if you identify that this kind of upward trend line get breakdown, then very first thing you have to do is to protect your profit. You have to protect your profit. This is an you have to consider this as a trailing stop loss got trigger the moment upward channel got broken down. And the second negative signal is higher highs shifted to lower lows, and that we take as a confirmation that stock has enter into a correction. Stock has officially entered into a correction, and we have to avoid buying, and in fact we can initiate a short position to to capitalize in good handsome amount while giving a short in downside correction. And if you'll see over here, if you'll put the MACD oscillation, if you'll see the diversion, you will be surprised to know that even the diversion is showing a negative diversion. If you'll see over here, the price action is back to back hitting higher highs, but the same thing is missing out in the MACD oscillation. MACD oscillation is flat, but price action is showing back to back higher peaks. So this is a negative diversion, and it's going to pump the stock on the downside. And finally, my dear friends, if you'll make a closer look over here, you'll be able to identify the wedge pattern, or you can call it as a terminal triangle pattern. This is a terminal triangle pattern. This is wave A, wave B, wave C, wave D, and wave E. And my dear friends, this was an upward supportive trend line which is got broken down with an high red candle, with a high volume. It's a big red candle has broken down the upward supportive trend line, and now very soon you will see the target reaching to the point of very soon you will notice the target of $100, and the second target will be $99. So these are the two major downside target, and the neckline is already triggered over here. This was a neckline. We will put it in white color, and now this neckline will act as a resistance. Earlier this was in support, but now it has turned into a resistance because multiple negative factors got action over here. This was a point where we have seen the upward sloping parallel channel got broken down on the downside. This was an area where we have identified higher highs shifted to lower lows. This was a point where we have seen the negative diversion between the price action peaks and MACD oscillation. And this is an area where we have seen the terminal triangle impulse get broken down on the downsides. So with due respect to all these negative factors, this area of neckline will act as a strong resistance. And this is it for today's analysis, my dear friends. If you really like my analysis, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more such videos.